Okay, first of all, implicitly, it's as we said before, the pipe is horizontal, so there's no change in elevation, at least not at the center. So you do have some change in elevation. The water that's here is going to go lower, but the water that's here is going to go higher, and that all balances out. Okay? In the real world, there can be little changes because in the real world you don't have a lot of ideal fluids. Nothing quite ideal, but that's where you start anyway. Okay, well anyhow, so delta y is 0, and as we saw before, V2 is A1 over A2 times V1. So, first of all, since the pipe delta y is 0, you're going to have 1/2 rho times the change in V squared plus rho g times the change in y, well, plus delta p equals 0, but the rho g delta y is 0 since delta y is 0, right?
Right.
Now you can say, okay, now I have 1/2 rho multiplied by the change in V squared, which is A1 over A2 V1 squared minus V1 squared plus delta P equals 0.
Do we not need to go ahead and solve for V1 right there? Or does it matter?
You want delta P.
Right.
Now, if I gave you delta P and asked you what V1 would have to be in order to make it so, then you'd have to solve for V1, right?
Okay.
But we're given this situation, we're trying to find delta P. Now, we're given this, we're given V2 and V1 as symbols, but they're related, so we relate them one way or the other. And we could have said that, okay, well, V1 is A2 over A1 times
That's what I was talking
V2.
about. Did you want us, I didn't know if you want us to solve for V1 like we did V2 right there.
No, just one way.
Okay.
Okay. So if we assume you know V1, this is how you do it. If we're assuming that V2 was known, that's how you do it. And if they're both known, well, they have to be related this way.
Yeah.
So you can still express it in terms of one of them. Okay. So
the change in pressure, are we looking for the pressure difference between the pressure on cross-sectional area 1 and cross-sectional area 2?
yeah, the change in pressure between point 1 and point 2.
Okay.
And that's kind of implicit. I didn't state it that way.
Yeah.
Because I get too many letters up here and too
Yeah.
many conditions. Okay? Now, I try to balance that out. I don't want to give you so much information it's confusing.
Yeah.
Okay? Too many conditions, too much to sort through. So I let that be implicit. Whether that was the right thing to do or the best thing to do or not, I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so anyhow, when I write this out, I'm going to factor out that V1 squared. Okay? And then I'm just going to have A1 over A2 minus 1, right?
Yeah.
And that's
A1 squared over A2 squared. Wait, don't you have to square A1 over A2?
whoops. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad somebody's paying attention. Okay? So, right? Check my algebra. As I say, the epidemic continues.